Flosstube. My name is Dawn Marie, and this is my channel, DM's Crafty Vortex. This is my channel all about cross stitch. Typically, it's full coverage cross stitch, but today we will not be showing any full coverage cross stitch, and we're actually going to be showing not much progress either. However, I have a big finish that I need to show today because it is going to be given to somebody tonight, and I just picked it up at Michael's this afternoon. So if I didn't film it now, I wouldn't get a chance to film it. So hopefully the kitten is in the other room, and hopefully he stays in the other room and we can get through this. I also have a winner to announce, and I am going to announce it on this video because I didn't want to wait too long. I know when you put your name in for a drawing, it's exciting to find out if you've won, so I didn't want to drag that out either. So we're going to start out with my fully finished project. And I am so excited about that because as a full coverage stitcher, I don't hardly ever have a finish. And I think I've only had one full coverage finish. But this is a cross stitch that I started on Memorial Day weekend. I started this with Leanne, Small Town Stitches, and Lacey, the Sleepy Stitcher. And we all started this. It's from Shannon Christine Designs. And it is, I can't remember if it's Home of the Free or Land of the Brave. It is Home of the Free from Shannon Christine Designs. I'm not even bothering to take it out of the plastic because you are going to see it back from the framer. So I did show it finished on my last video, but here it is now, all framed. I did not get the glare-free glass because it's going to my dad, and as much as I think he's going to love this, I don't think he would appreciate museum quality glass and all that stuff. So here this is, and my dad just happens to be in town. Him and my mom flew in yesterday, so I'm excited that I get to hand this to him instead of mailing it to him. But here it is. And I just did one matting, and I had them go right up to the design because the way she does it, oh, the kitten's back. The way she does it, she kind of cuts the stars off in each side. So I was hemming and hawing about finishing the stars or not finishing the stars, and then I just ended up doing it the way that the pattern called for. So again, this is Shannon Christine, Home of the Free, and I'm so excited that I get to give this to my dad, and just wanted to show it to you all. So this was framed by Michael's. I did not frame it myself. Yeah, so I just normally would probably not spend the money to have something this small framed, but I have been told by my family I am very hard to buy for. So they just always buy me Michael's gift cards for Christmas, birthday. So I actually have an entire drawer full of Michael's gift cards that I pull out every time I'm ready to get something framed. So technically, it didn't cost me anything. So that is that. I am so excited. Before I show you what I have been working on, I'm going to show you the drawing. And again, it was, let me just wrap this up and kitten proof it. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, there's gonna be crinkles. Sorry about that. I thought we were all set. I thought he was distracted and that this was going to be a super quick video. All right, he's good with a toy. So I have a giveaway, and I'm giving away the Home of the Free patent from Shannon Christine Designs. And then I am also giving away the leftover piece of fabric that from the other side. And like I said, it's a little bit smaller than the piece I used. But I believe if you measure it and you start in the middle, you won't have quite as much margin, but it should still be big enough to do the pattern. And I did go ahead and use my sewing machine, and I stitched all around the edge for you so you don't have to worry about fraying. And that is Catacombs by Bee Stitch Me, and it is a 28 count Lugana. So this is part of the giveaway as well. And then all the threads that I used to stitch. So it didn't take a lot. I think aside from the B5200, everything else, there should hopefully be enough to do this entire pattern. So that will all be coming your way. And you can see that I did a random picker from the channel, and the winner should be popping up now. Congratulations, Dawn Hanlon. I hope I said that right. email me your mailing address and also comment below once you email me. That way when I get the email, I know it's from you and it's not from somebody else pretending to be you, because I obviously don't know what your email address is when I see it. And once this goes in the mail, there's no getting it back. So again, email me your mailing address and comment below that you sent me the email, and I will get this mailed out to you. So again, the rules were you need to be 18 or older to give me that mailing address. So if you're not 18 or older, get a parent to do it. And the mailing address you give me does need to be a United States mailing address. If not, if it's from another country, I will have to pick somebody else because I just can't afford postage right now for going outside the country. So next up, I feel like I'm talking so fast. I am so sorry. It's already going to be a short video, and then you add my speed talking to it. But next up is the only project I worked on, and it's so funny because the winner of the bag did say that she'd be interested to see how much monogamous stitching is going to get me, so you will be able to see how much progress I've made since my last video. And I am working on a lavender and lace design for my daughter for her wedding. She's getting married in September. Don't think this is going to be ready in time, but I'm going to try. And this is the bride. So this is what I'm working on. And the color palette is white and cream and beige and tan and brown and cream and cream and cream. So it's a lot of the same colors, but this is what I am working on. I actually stitched this once before back in my early 20s, so a long time ago, for one of my dear friends when they got married. But, 30 years later, it feels like a brand new stitch. And when I first started out cross-stitching, I got a cross-stitch design thingy. Don't ask me what. I don't even know. It's long gone. But I had taken this pattern and one stitch at a time, put it into the cross-stitch design pattern so that I could get it over into Pattern Keeper, because back then there was no scanning a picture and getting it in. So this was painstakingly put in a way that I could get it into Pattern Keeper. So I have been stitching off Pattern Keeper, so I do have a count on it. And I am at not quite 10% complete. What am I at? So I am at 1,583 stitches out of 18,538 stitches. That does include beading, but does not include backstitch, because Pattern Keeper doesn't do backstitch. And I'm at 8.54% complete. And I am using this gorgeous linen from Atomic Ranch. I think it is Tea Rose. The name is kind of buried in here somewhere. I don't want to undo this whole thing. But, yeah, Tea Rose by Atomic Ranch Fabrics, and it's a 28 count linen is what we are working with. And this is where I'm at. So I think on my last video, I don't think I had started this yet. So, and these are supposed to be 10 stitches right here as part of the veil. And this is kind of the butt section of the dress. So this color was picked out. It kind of matches the wedding colors for my daughter's wedding. And that's where I've gotten to. So monogamous stitching, I haven't stitched anything else since my last video, but there are definitely days when I don't stitch at all. There are days when I only get some work time stitching, so about 50 stitches in a day. And then I did have a day that I was so excited I got to spend with my friend Anna. If you watched me way back, she used to do videos with me, and we got to spend a day together, and I got probably 700-800 stitches that day. So that was exciting. I do have a stitch retreat coming up this Saturday. I'm going to the Daily Stitcher, so hopefully I'll get a bunch of stitches in that day as well and make some progress. And while I'm there, I do need to pick up some fabric, so my monogamous stitching is going to stop for a little bit because I'll be starting another Shannon Christine Designs Sugar Plum Village, and I will be starting that with Lacey. I get the Sleepy Stitcher. We tried to talk Leanne into starting it with us, but she's a no-go, so it's going to be Lacey and I, and we're going to get that started. I think July 1st is when she plans on starting it, and I'll see where July 1st falls on the calendar for me. So that is all I have to show. It is, I think, one of the shortest videos I've ever done, and we survived. The kitten got distracted, so yay for us on that. And until next time, happy crafting.